Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven. I'm a pharmacist and I own 52 units of real estate. So I had a great question in the comments asking, do I need to become a real estate broker or real estate agent before going to real estate? So just sharing my journey, I owned 90 units at one point. I never was a real estate agent. I was never a real estate broker. I was never a loan officer, never a property manager. I just came in fresh, right? And you don't need any of that to start real estate. You just have to have the knowledge, the drive to learn, the drive to self-improve, and to be able to, deal with the stress of, buying real estate and owning and managing real estate, right? So it does require stress, it requires time, and it requires knowledge, and it requires capital, right? So it requires many things that you need. So if you can do all the above, then you can buy real estate without being a realtor. So for me, from my experience, like most real estate brokers, my joke is they make you broke, right? That's what they call brokers. They make you broke. So all my multifamily deals that I found were off market, direct to seller, didn't have brokers involved because all the deals that brokers bought me were overpriced, unrealistic in terms of their price expectations. And the numbers just don't pencil out, right? If you do traditional financing with 25% down at like 8.5% interest rate, amortized over 20 years, it's hard to hit a debt service coverage ratio of 1.25 to suffice the lender unless you have a lower offer or you have a larger down payment. Right? But even then, the property needs to appraise. So for me, I don't want to buy real estate with a large down payment. I just want to do 25% at most or less if I do creative financing. So for me, that's always my goal. That's always my objective. But once deals go to brokers, the price is just way overpriced. And I've never seen a good deal from a broker, right? Maybe I'm not a good buyer or maybe I'm seeing the bad brokers. But from my experience, 9 out of 10 brokers are terrible. They don't know how to underwrite deals. They just show you deals and the numbers make absolutely zero sense, right? They fabricate the income. They fabricate the expenses. They fabricate the net operating income and they inflate the value or they value it based on the price per door. When like in multifamily, I don't care about the price per door. It's about what's your net operating income divided by the market cap rate. And does it hit the debt service coverage ratio? That's all lenders care about, right? So because of that, like to be honest, I bought deals without a real estate agent. They just give you generic templates that you can find online, like Oklahoma. I can search Oklahoma real estate purchase and sale agreement. This is a standard template. Like you spend 2 hours to read it, fill out the standard things, add in your own thing, and then send it off. And then they'll sign it, or you can have title double check you, right? If you miss something. But if you're using a standard template, like it's not too difficult if you spend about 2 hours to really study it and not, scare yourself away. So like you don't need to be a real estate agent or broker, right? Like to be honest, most real estate agents, they don't own real estate themselves, which I find super ironic, right? Like they're selling real estate. They tell you it's the best real estate investment ever, but they themselves do not own real estate. It's just like a fitness trainer that's fat and they're training you how to not be fat, but they themselves are fat. So why would you listen to a realtor or broker that owns no real estate themselves? So for me, if eventually I think my fiance is going to become a real estate agent and I might become a real estate broker so that we can take advantage of the real estate professional status, make it a little more better story to the IRS if you're a realtor, and also just be able to like tour deals and like sell real estate because most realtors and brokers are terrible. Like there's such a low bar to being a real estate agent and broker. But for me, what I fear is if I'm focused on selling real estate, I'm not focused on buying real estate, right? So like for me, I want to be buying real estate, not selling real estate. But there's some deals that I don't want to buy, so maybe I'll sell it, right? But like I said, it's diluted attention, diluted results. So maybe the ideal sweet spot, maybe my fiance, future wife, she can become the real estate agent and broker and sell real estate. I'm focused on buying. So she can make money through selling real estate, most of her time or energy efforts there. And if we make a lot of money selling real estate, I can use that to go buy real estate, right? Because I know the industry well. So, I've been thinking like maybe my fiance, future wife, should become a real estate agent, start to sell some real estate, and then I'll maybe flip some single family homes in Oklahoma. So, take that money, whatever money we make, to go buy more apartment complexes, right? So that's something that I've been thinking about. But like I said, it's not a prerequisite for it. I'm just doing it because I think I can sell some real estate and, just make some money doing that, right? Like if there's deals that I don't want, like if there's a fourplex I don't want, then I just could, sell it to somebody where it makes sense, but, be very reasonable in terms of how it works. So like I said, I bought a lot of deals about realtors. Most of the realtors that I had, like if it's single family homes, like I found the deal and I just asked for like a kickback and commission. And, a lot of people are flaky. So like I may not enjoy being a realtor. I'll definitely try and give it a fair shot. Costs a couple $1,000 to get started. Exam's not that hard. So I'll give it a shot, but like maybe I won't like it at all. Right. And then And maybe I'm hoping my fiance, future wife, she'll like it, right? Or whatever. If we sell like 1 or 2 homes a year and we get like $50,000, $60,000, hey, why not? That's like half a pharmacist's salary, lower end. Maybe we can be part time and just sell like 2 houses casually, right? Like it's not like serious or full time or anything. Because was it 5% of the realtors sell 95% of the real estate, right? The rest are just kind of doing it casually. But I feel like for me, I wouldn't mind working with like investors to help them scale their portfolio. But like you said, most real estate brokers, they don't even own real estate themselves, right? Most of the property managers I know, they don't own real estate themselves. They're just in the business of managing properties or selling real estate. Like for me, I want to be an owner. That's where true wealth was made and true wealth was built, right? So to answer your question, no. You don't need to be a real estate broker. You don't need to be a real estate agent. You don't need to be a loan officer. You don't need to be an insurance agent. You just got to be able to find your team, right? So, and self-educate yourself. So if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to put capital, if you're willing to make mistakes and fail, and you can do this with some guidance, right? I have a mentorship program for that reason, where you can learn from my mistakes, my systems to buy your first multifamily deal. Or like I said, I teach a lot on this YouTube channel for free. If you watch all my videos, you'll learn a lot. Probably learn the equivalent of my course, right? But the key is to get educated, to make offers, to be able to talk to lenders, talk to property managers, because they can tell if you know the lingo or not, right? Like, can you hang with a lender? Like when they say DSCSR, what's the NOI? What's the cap rate? What's the price per door? What's your rents are going to be? What's your performance? All these like lingo, it's not hard to learn, but like if you can talk about that confidently, you have a track record, then great, right? Like, that's what they want to see. So, a lot of, in multifamily, they ask for your resume, like your real estate resume, right? In single family homes, they don't do that because it's not a business. Single family homes is not a business. Multifamily is. 5+ units is a business. So, that's really what it is. You just need to self-educate yourself. And like I said, to this day, I'm not a real estate agent broker, but I know more than probably 95% of real estate agents and brokers, right? Especially in the small multifamily space. In the larger multifamily space, I may not know as much, but it's probably not too different, right? Like if I can underwrite a 20 unit, I can probably underwrite an 80 unit apartment complex. It's just larger numbers, larger expenses, and more renovation and CapEx, right? If you were to do the deal. So, like I said, I'm underwriting an 80 unit right now that my property manager brought me. They want about $62,000 a door. So about $5 million for 80 units. And I'm going to underwrite the deal and see if it pencils out in terms of like financing and all that good stuff. So we'll keep an update on that as I see the numbers and as I underwrite the deal. And we'll probably share my underwriting strategy and analysis as I go through it, right? So that's how you learn. So anyways, like I said, if you want to buy multifamily real estate with some guys, check out the mentorship program down below. You can reach out directly to me if you're interested in a discount code. Otherwise, let me know what questions you have. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hope to see you next one. Thank you so much.